I want to achieve native speakers' accent so that when I talk to local people in the future, no one knows where I come from. You sure you want to do that? This is one of the targets that almost every language learner had when they are young and stupid.
In my view, there's only one type of person who needs to speak RP perfectly like a native speaker so that they cannot be identified as a foreigner, and they are spies.
Understand? Accent could be able to affect your meanings or sentences sometimes, but it's not always affecting what you want to express. I know you still have anxiety, but let me just remove that for you. When you learn Chinese languages, Mandarin, Cantonese, or others, all of these have tones, no exceptions. Tones could be able to affect the meanings when you talk in single characters or vocabulary. But when you talk in sentences, the importance of your accent or tones will not affect your meanings too much. Let's take the following event as our example. When you ask a local people or someone who is very familiar with this language, when they listen to songs, they can always figure out what the lyrics are. Lyrics does not follow our tones, but it follows the melody. So it's not the true tones. But why do local people understand? Just because they're familiar with this language, and also we understand everything by using our content and conversations. We do not communicate by using just accent or tones. That's why when you talk to local people, even if sometimes you cannot master every tone correctly, but just make sure your sentences are grammatically correct. And also, speak slowly. So when sentences are long, without your correct accent or tones, it also works. Nice tones and accent will help you to communicate with other people, but it doesn't mean you have to be exactly the same as local people. For example, my own experience, I spent my whole fucking life learning different languages. And when I speak Korean or English, people will just say, "Oh my god, your English is good. 잘했습니다." But I know inside their heart what they were thinking about.
Fucking Asians. 시뻘새끼야.
A lot of people spend years trying to achieve native accent, but in the end, they still have some problems. When they speak out, local people will find out, "Oh, I know where you're from." In that case,
game over.
It's really time-consuming, sometimes tedious, and also boring. If you have so much time to achieve native accent, I strongly suggest you doing different conversations, reciting vocabulary and grammar points. In that case, you grow up faster. Hey, that's all for my sharing for today. And to learn a language efficiently, remember, accent or tones are not the only thing.